Hey, Shalom, brother Ara, coming to you with another video. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father through the name of the only begotten Son. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the 100% truth according to the Bible and who rule well. Shalom to all you Akim, you Aqua, those of the hopeful elect that are seeking for salvation. Want to bring out this article here. The head of our camp, Elder Hawad, Brother Hawad, sent a article, okay, and I found it to be very insightful. Want to share some information of the times we're living in. All right, this is an article from cbinsights.com. Here's a list of 148 bankruptcies in the retail apocalypse and why they failed. From executive missteps to pandemic-related shutdowns, we'll look at why some of the biggest retailers, including Sears and JCPenney's, have filed for bankruptcy. Modern day retail is at an inflection point as retailers face struggling physical storefronts, massive debt, and inefficient operations, among other issues. The pandemic initially compounded these issues and accelerated the fall of several retailers, which had faced dwindling sales and growing debt in the years prior as consumer preferences changed. Okay, and I'm assuming consumers rather, order and purchase things online. Okay, it says department stores prove to be the most vulnerable, with the pandemic failing iconic names such as Neiman Marcus and JCPenney. Malls saw declining foot traffic even pre-pandemic, but stay-at-home orders further shifted shoppers to online shopping. Yes, I figured. And spending cash on essential goods instead. So people are tightening their wallets. All right, now I'm not going to read the rest of this, but when you peel the layers back, this place is declining very fast. All right, we don't have much time here, man. This place is going to collapse very soon. Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." Vision represents prophecy. So we are living, as we always go into, a season where the downfall of this rulership is in full effect. Who's ruling? The Edomites, the so-called white people. And the elites, okay, they know their time is short, which is why they are turning up their Operation Warp Speed. Okay, they're putting their NWO agenda in play, just only to fulfill prophecy. That's all they're doing, is fulfilling prophecies, man. Okay, and they're trying to offset them, but they're falling right into the hands of the Lord. Okay, he says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie." And it's undeniable that America, known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, is not as powerful as it once was. All right, this place does not have a strong economy. Even though it gives off that image as if it is, they're playing it off as if things are going to bounce back. All right, but this place cannot be healed, which is what I'm going to get. All right, so the prophecies are speaking loud and clear. Everything the Lord said would happen is literally taking place, and we're witnessing, which he spoke of through his prophets. Okay, and in these times, speaking through the prophets, from the apostles and elders, Great Millstone on down. All right, so the Lord is not a man that he should lie. It says, "Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." Everything is going digital. You can tell that something major is about to happen. People are on edge. The hearts of many waxing cold. The job market sucks. Bankruptcies and shutdowns are looming, are continuing to happen. Layoffs in the tech world is affecting a lot of people. And this is all a part of, prophecies. Now, when you read 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 49, it says, "I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, a woman without her husband, poverty." This is the point: poverty, poor-like conditions, limited access for resources to be able to purchase or buy food, water, get shelter, the necessities to survive. People losing their jobs, okay, whether they had a basic lifestyle or expensive lifestyle, have to make hard choices. Now, and that's why these people are tightening their wallets. Now, of course, when retails go bankrupt, then guess what? More layoffs ensue. So poverty is going to continue to increase. People are going to continue to be homeless, or that's the number of homelessness is going to grow. All right. It says famine, limited access to food and water. All right. I always say limited access to food and water because, the earth has plenty of food and water, but the wicked is ruling. So the Lord is going to have this engineer famine take place where he's going to prevent access to, to food and water. Sword, war, destruction, right? Civil war and violence, war, all these things are increasing. Okay. And as it soon come, there will be a civil war. It says, in pestilence, diseases at an all-time high. This is a major plague that's been plaguing these people. It says to waste thy houses with destruction and death. So a lot of people, even the rich are starting to feel it. Okay. Well, so-called middle class, upper echelon, a lot of people are feeling it. Okay. I want to bring a precept out. Proverbs 11 and 21. No, that's not the one, but I like that one. Proverbs 11 and 4. That's it. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. So, a lot of these people who had invested stock and shares and Bitcoin and, these retail stores that was cashing out or, making bank. Okay, now they're starting to feel it. Now they're starting to feel it. The value of these cryptocurrency coins or whatever has dramatically declined. They're trying to say Bitcoin is going back up. But we all know it's a game. It's a game, man. Okay, but all these riches that, these people have accumulated is not going to take care or protect them in these times to come. Okay. If the Lord is not on your side, you will not be able to escape these said perils. All right. And I brought this out because, these people were living comfortably. The mirth of this place was on all high. People would go shopping every weekend, ball out in the mall, go to the bars, have fun. And now people are having to make hard choices. All right. And they're miserable. Okay. Everything's going up. Interest going up. Mortgage going up. Rent, food, everything's going up, man. So as I say, Proverbs 11 and 4, riches profit not in the day of wrath. And we are in the day of wrath. We in the time. We're in that appointed time. It says, but righteousness delivereth from death. Okay. And those who are righteous are those of the elect, Lord willing, we're part of that number. Those who are in the mindset, all right, and that are putting their trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and living a righteous lifestyle to the best of our abilities, right? The Lord's going to come through on his promise, and that is protection, food when there's a famine, right? The things that we're going to need in these times, the Lord's going to provide, Lord willing, we're part of that elect number. Psalm the 33rd chapter, verse 18 on down goes into that. One of my favorites. All right. And the last one I want to bring out is, I think it's Isaiah. Oops. I don't know why I can't find it. I think it's Isaiah the 47th chapter. Let me see. Damn, I wish I could find it, man. Yeah, I think this is it. That's it. The water, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. The water. Jeremiah 51:7 says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. All these nations was influenced by, America and their ways, their wickedness, because, they were in bed with America. They was eating off America. But they were drunken off these philosophies that America pushed out. As it says, the nation have drunken of her wine, which wine represents philosophies. And two examples of that is democracy, feminism, freedom of worship, right? Or freedom of religion. All these nations knew they wasn't for it, but they sold out, all right, to come up off America. They knew they can make these trade deals and they can, increase their economy if they sided with the one who had the military might, the power, of course, which the Lord set up to rule in these times. It says, therefore, the nations are mad. So now that they've come off that high, they're not drunk and they're sobering up. They're realizing, the deal they made with this devil. He's a tyrant. He doesn't come through on his word, never keeps his promise. And they are now strong. As I often quote, the scriptures say, let the weak say I'm strong. Okay. So now they are mad, now that they've come down from that high, right? Verse 8 says, Babylon is fallen and Slakia is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. And balm is a healing agent. It says, if so be, she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. So America, which is known as Babylon in the scriptures, cannot be healed. All these retail bankruptcies, and there's not enough bailouts that you could package together, to get these retail stores out of this chaos. It's a wrap for this place, right? It's a wrap for this place. There's no solution that you can come up with to get this place out of its situation. All designed by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. All right. It says, reading on verse 9, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. And these other nations are going back to their homeland. Because why? There's nothing to profit from here. Right? It's not the good old America that it was 30, 40 years ago. It says, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Right? So judgment has come. Judgment has come for this place. And Lord willing, we're about to witness a speedy downfall and riddance of this place. It is getting ready to happen all of a sudden when these people least expect it. Because they all think that America, majority of these people, right, not us, the hopeful elect, we know what's up. But majority of these people, they really don't deal with reality. They actually think this place is going to bounce back. But in fact, let me get this right here. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. See, these economists know what's up. Those who deal with reality, Ecclesiastes 12 and 3 says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, right? Those who are watching the economy, all right, and reporting back to the elite. They know. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, they're trembling. They see the numbers. They see the decline, the trending decline of this place, right? They see all the variables that point to a disaster. It says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, meaning work. So with these retail stores going bankrupt, eventually there's going to be shutdowns, more shutdowns, right? And there's not going to be any jobs. It says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, right? Verse 4 says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Yeah, so it's going to be just worse than what we saw during the C-19, right? All these retail stores were boarded up. No one was going into work. It reads on, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. When you wake up in the morning, you hear the birds chirping. You're going to hear the birds chirping, wake up in the morning, but no job to go to. And all of us going to lose our jobs. We all going to, this whole thing is going to shut down, right? It says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Another indication that we're in the end. All right, the music is terrible. It's not really considered music. It's just a wicked vibration being pushed out. Okay, it's gotten worse over the decades, as Apostle Gabar often goes into. Okay, but the point is, this place is finished, man. As it says, 148 bankruptcies in the retail apocalypse, and why they failed. We know why they failed. All right, this place has come to an end. It's not the good old America that we all, some of the older brothers have witnessed, from 80s to 90s, I wouldn't even say early 2000s, but we've seen the last of this place, and thank the Lord for it. Okay, this place has to go. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.